Hi everybody, it's Amanda Patano and this is video number 19 out of my 90-day video challenge. And today I just wanted to talk about secret status updates and secret news feeds that you can make that many of you may not know that you have access to. So I'm starting out on my Facebook page, and as you all know, when you go to make a status update, a lot of times what will happen is your status update will be set to whatever privacy you had set on the last one. So this is my marketing and my business profile. So I usually have them set to public, but some of the other options that pop up immediately are public or friends. But if you click on more options, you'll see that you can actually pick group lists. You can pick only me. You can customize it where you can actually share it with certain lists, and you can choose not to share it with certain people. And so what I wanted to also show was how you can share some secret status updates with just specific people. So if you go over here and you click on the Facebook logo, usually have your news feed over here where you're going to get all the status updates of anybody that you're friends with. But you also have pages feeds over here, and those are maybe any of the pages that you have liked, but this is actually also people that you follow. So if you notice, Dee Vrengia, I'm not friends with her. Oh, actually, that's the wife of Justin Vrengia, so I could go ahead and follow her. But Justin, he's not my friend, but I'm following him. So what you could do is you could actually get status updates of all of your pages and the people you follow right here, and it'll usually show up. See, like this person, if you kind of highlight over these people, you notice I'm not friends, but I'm following them. Charles, I'm not friends with him, but I'm following him. So this is a way to kind of keep up with people that you're following that either you're not friends with, you didn't request their friendship, or maybe you're waiting on them to accept your friend request. You'll go to pages feeds. Now something else that you can do is if you wanted to share a status update with specific people, you can click over here, down here where it says friends, go ahead and click on more. And this is where a lot of people don't know about this. But these are actually all lists. Now some of these, Facebook created these for me. I live in Elmhurst, so they kind of created an Elmhurst list. My status says I'm self-employed, so that's just, they kind of group people into categories for you already. So I didn't even make these lists. I used to live in Willowbrook. I went to Iowa. This is where I went to high school. So Facebook kind of automatically categorizes people for you. However, you can actually create lists. And what I did was, let's say you just want to send status updates to your family members and you don't want anyone else to see it, and you don't want to have to create a whole new Facebook profile. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. You can click on create list, and I'm going to call this sisters. So let's go ahead and call this sisters. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add people. So I'm going to add 3 of my sisters. Okay, so now I'm calling this sisters, and I'm going to hit create. So now what happens is that list of sisters, if you go back over here under friends and you click on more, now you notice that I have sisters right here. And so what I can do is, if I go back to my main profile, let's say I just want to say, I'm going to say, hey sisters, just testing this out. This message is only going to you 3. How was your Sunday? And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pull this tab down, click on more options, and then I'm going to click on sisters. And so without having to make a whole new profile, you'll notice right here it says sisters, and when I click post, it's going to look like everybody's getting it, but you can see here that it only went to my sisters. And so they might respond right now. It depends. I don't know if they're on right now or not. But the great thing about these lists is that this is wonderful. If you have, people in your team that you want to go ahead and send messages to, um, you can go ahead and make a list to put people in your team. You can go ahead and put your upline, your downline. Um, you can go ahead and put leaders. I actually went ahead and there's people that I was following on Facebook and people that I learn a lot from. So I went ahead and made a list of leaders and I organized this so this shows up in my favorites. And then I dragged it up here to reorganize. And I won't go over all that right now, but I went ahead and I called this leaders. And so what I did, Asia, Mackenzie, she's awesome. Kylo, if you don't know who he is, everybody knows who he is. He's amazing. He's like the Facebook king. He shows a picture of his sock, and everybody likes it and posts comments. Tara's awesome. So what's really neat about making these lists, you guys, is, if you're just kind of looking to see what the leaders are putting out there or people that you follow, you can just click on this, kind of like it's a group, and you'll see a secret news feed of just these people. So now anyone that I want to learn something from, I can just kind of scroll through. Katika, she's my sponsor. In ILN, Kylo, Zalatakai, Angie Long, amazing leader, with Ben Martin in ILN. So anyone who puts status updates, I'll be able to go ahead and Lindsay Moore. I'm basically getting all of the status updates from the people that I want to keep an eye on or learn something from. Jen Kahan, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Jen, sorry, but she's awesome. She's got amazing videos. And if you guys aren't friends with her, go ahead and follow her or become friends with her. It looks like I'm doing both, but you can click on follow. So a way that you guys can follow people and get their status updates is just go ahead and click on follow. Even if you're not friends with them, you can get their status updates. She's got amazing YouTube videos. And then when your friends are tagged in posts, you'll go ahead and get their status updates too. So anyway, that is kind of a way to get the secret news feed, is by making specific groups and then seeing what they post. And so I don't even know if this will show up yet, but I'm going to go back to friends and click on sisters, and I'm going to just see if my sisters, let's see. So these are my sisters. Christina. So an hour ago she posted that. Christina is the one who's mostly on Facebook. So it's mostly all Christina. Let's see. Yes. Vanessa and Stephanie. Okay, so now if I ever want to see what my sisters are posting, I could just go ahead and click on that. Okay, and so I just wanted to show you that. So hopefully that was a helpful Facebook tip and you learned something from this. And if you have any questions, go ahead and write some questions down in the comments, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go ahead and ask me questions down in the comments and I'll be happy to go over that again with you. Okay, that is all for today, and I will see you on video number 20. Have a good night, everyone.